My lords, you look at the evidence placed before you today. Even if you dress it in its Sunday best, it will still be in rags, in tatters. Ladies and gentlemen, those are not my words. Those were the words of once Ruto's lawyer at the International Criminal Court in The Hague, Karim Khan. The man I'm speaking about is in the country today, and his appearance and presence has brought with it a lot of anxiety, fear, and tension. A while ago, the Mount Kenya University that had invited this very gentleman had announced, and I read, seasoned lawyer and prosecutor of the International Criminal Court, ICC, Karim Benzema, is set to be awarded an honorary doctorate law, otherwise known as honoris causa. I hope I pronounced it well, I'm not a lawyer, by Mount Kenya University today during the 23rd graduation. Mr. Khan is a holder of Bachelor's of Law degree. That was the message from the Mount Kenya University. Then you see the picture there. This guy called Kinuthia is saying, Mount Kenya University founder Mr. Simon Gisharu welcomes International Criminal Court ICC prosecutor Karim Ben Khan, who is in the country for the 23rd anniversary of graduation at the Mount Kenya University. So that is Karim Benzan, Karim, not Benzema. I'm talking with the footballer now. Karim Khan, who is now the ICC prosecutor. He was once William Ruto's lawyer. Now, there's something I want us to look at. When he jetted into the country, there is a kind of rush by the government to own him. William Ruto, on his Twitter page, went on to congratulate him, saying, congratulations, Mr. Karim Khan, the International Criminal Court ICC prosecutor, and to all Mount Kenya University graduates of the class 2023. That was William Ruto giving them fever, telling them congratulations. And then allow me to just give you the last one. The Mount Kenya University chairman, Professor Simon Gisharu, and National Speaker Moses Wetangula at the Mount Kenya 23rd graduation ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, what is cooking? When Khan jetted into the country, there have been a lot of speculations. Khan is the ICC prosecutor. We all know the Ocampo, Mr. Ocampo and the Ocampo 6. And then when Mr. Ocampo, I think, either retired or he had done his term, the other lady Bensouda took over. We still remember very well the cases against Uhuru Kenyatta, Mudhaura, Sang, William Ruto, and the former police commissioner Ali. Back then, Karim made a name. And by the way, Karim is a renowned lawyer. He's held very many positions and he has won very many cases. He's an international lawyer. Now he's coming into the country. It's really bringing a lot of tension because the timing is very paramount. He is coming in the country when Azimio and Kenya Kwanza are battling it out. We have a political altercation between them. It is also coming at a time when the ICC prosecutor has got two letters on his table. One by the Azimio accusing the government of killing innocent Kenyans who went to the streets according to the law to protest against the high cost of living, and they were killed, injured, maimed. And they want this man Karim to take over investigations to find out and bring to book the perpetrators of these massive killings. The other letter is from the government, headed by now his former client, William Samoei Ruto. And William is saying that the Azimio is causing havoc and they're responsible for deaths and mayhem in the country. So it is a very precarious situation even for the ICC prosecutor. It is also coming at a time when there are emerging, looming talks between Ruto and Raila as a result of those altercations, and this is headed by Olusegun Obasanjo, the former president of Nigeria. Then, what is now even more worrying is the manner in which the government is hijacking this process. One, the founder of Mount Kenya University, Mr. Samuel Gisharu, is a very close ally to President William Samoei Ruto. This is very evident because when Paul Gisharu, who was, I think, William Ruto's lawyer, and also was being rumored that he was going to be an ICC witness, died, William Ruto sent Gisharu, is the one who read the eulogy on behalf of William Samoei Ruto. So it's the one who invited the prosecutor here. And then you see strategically Moses Wetangula, who is the National Assembly Speaker. Moses is a man who knows how to cut deals. Even in the last election, it was being said that he's the one who was a link between the IEBC and the providers, the company that was providing election materials. And he really cut a link, and it is said that he was very instrumental in what Azimio says, the bungled elections. So when this man is coming in, he's coming in because William Ruto is the president of Kenya today, and he must know when such a profile, visitor is coming to the country, William Ruto must know. And you must understand that as a client, William Ruto paid him handsomely. Some people say that it is Uhuru, the family of Uhuru Kenyatta, in fact Mama Ngina, is the one who paid the full fee for William Ruto to win this case and to be vindicated. So this is a former client and now the president of Kenya. The person who has invited him is also a close ally of William Samoei Ruto, and of course Moses Wetangula was placed hand to hand. So people are really speculating that one, they want to try and cut a deal so that they kill evidence, because it is very clear that they were responsible. That is, the government was in charge when the police was brutalizing innocent Kenyans. And so they feel that there is a reason to believe that they want to thwart the evidence, they want to compromise the situation so that it is not, people don't end up at The Hague because they know what happened there. There is a feeling that the ICC prosecutor could also be acting on a tip-off, because he's also going to meet civil rights activist groups. We all know that the United Nations Human Rights Office had expressed concerns on the very matter of excessive force that was being manifested by the police. And so when he is coming into the country, I know that the international bodies are aware that he is coming here. He is coming under the guise of being honored, a honorary degree. Really, in Kenya, an international ICC prosecutor being honored an honorary degree with a Kenyan university, it doesn't add up. I'm trying to connect the dots and I can't understand. So the fears from the Azimio is that someone is trying to cover up. But in the government side, you must not joke around. I remember when Ocampo came to the country, he was being taken to our national parks to see our animals, yet he was collecting evidence, because human rights groups are there, and we have evidences of police beating people aimlessly, removing them from their houses, and we have confessions from victims. And so when he meets them, the government also fears that in as much as you think that this is your friend, this man is in another caliber now. He's being watched internationally. There are people who want to see whether the ICC is serious, because of late, ICC is under scrutiny and attack by other nations. The International Court is being accused of applying double standards and selective justice. They say in some areas they are lenient to some presidents who are very close to the West, the United States of America, United Kingdom, and all that. And they are very harsh on other presidents. In fact, people say that when you look at how they applied the law against the late president of Iraq, Saddam Hussein, and you compare to what other presidents are doing, they feel they are double standards. So when he is here, even though William Ruto is a former client, he must apply standards, impeccable standards that are required of him. So he could be here to investigate, because there are evidences, to have some talk with, to listen to confessions from victims. When lawyer Mwangi died, he died under mysterious circumstances, and it is said that the ICC is still concerned about how the government did not cooperate and how many witnesses died mysteriously. And so he could be here to try and investigate, just to get a glimpse of what is happening in our country. And that is why I'm telling you, there are anxiety from both sides. Each side would want to know what really happened, what did this one say. But I can assure you that if there is one man who will be close to Karim Khan, it is Moses Wetangula. You will see maybe him hosting Karim in his capacity as the National Assembly Speaker. We want to wait and see what exactly is going to happen. But one thing that Kenyans are really praying for is justice. Justice. Because delayed justice is denial of justice. The only fear that we have, it is not very easy to prosecute a sitting president, because Ocampo himself claimed and lamented that the government did not cooperate. How can you cooperate and give evidence on something that is going to implicate you? That is the fear. So it needs someone who is above board to investigate and to come up with a strong case.